A circle's got this equation. I've got to find the coordinates of C, the centre, and the radius. So I'm going to put it into completed square form. So I write it down: x squared minus 10x plus y squared plus 4y plus 4 equals 0. And now I complete the square easier. So that's going to give me x minus 5 squared. And underneath that I'm going to write what that would give me. That would give me x squared minus 5x and minus another 5x will be minus 10x. And minus 5 times minus 5 is plus 25. So I've got the x squared, I've got the minus 10x, but I've got plus 25 at the moment. Then I can carry on. Plus y plus 2, it's always half of that bit, and that'll be squared. And that's going to give me, again I'll do that in red, y squared plus 4y plus 4. And I've got plus 25, and I've got plus 29 altogether. I don't want plus 29, I only want plus 4. So I've got to take away 25, and that equals 0. And I normally like it in the x squared plus y squared equals r squared. And so that will say that x minus 5 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 25. So from here I can get the centre is 5 minus 2, and the radius is the square root of 25, which equals 5. And that's got me those 3 marks. Part 2. Show that the tangent to the circle at this point has that equation. Well, I'm definitely going to draw a picture of this. I am trying to do it as accurate as I possibly can, although without using a ruler, as you may notice. So I want the centre to start off with, so I've got to go across 5 and down 2. So it's going to be there, and I'm going to label that that's C, and the point there is 5 minus 2. And the radius is 5. Well, if that's gone across 5, the circle would just have to touch here. So it's going to go all the way around, like so. Not too bad. Okay. Right, now I can put 8, 2. 5, 8, 2 is going to be somewhere up here, roughly. So I'm going to put that in there. That's point P, which is 8, 2. And it says that the tangent to the circle, so that'll be this red line here, like so. The tangent is giving me the equation. Right, circles, it's all going to be about gradients. So first off, I know that distance is 5, but I want to know what the gradient of that is. So I'm going to put it in like this. From 5 to 8, that's gone across by 3. And from minus 2 to 2, that's gone up by 4. So I'm going to put down the gradient of AB equals change in y over change in x, which equals, it's gone up by 4, and it's 3. And that is positive because this goes up. Therefore, gradient of perpendicular, or tangent, let's put down tangent, is perpendicular to the radius, and so that will be minus 3/4. So I now know that I've got y equals minus 3/4 x plus c. And I know that this point 8, 2 satisfies that equation, and so I can say, I can then sub in 8, 2 to find c. And if I'm doing that, I always write myself x and y under the coordinates, because too often I think, oh, the first one is going to be, and I substitute in y as 8, and it's not, it's the 2. So I need to put 2 equals minus 3/4 of x of 8 plus c, and that gives me 2 equals minus 3/4 of 8 will be minus 6 plus c, and so c will equal 8. And so I know that y equals minus 3/4 of x plus 8. And I can see what I've got to do. I've got times by 4. That gives me 4y equals 3x plus 32. Just check to see what I want. Oh, I need to get the x onto the left hand side. Oh, it's minus there. It's worthwhile checking. Yep. And then I need to add 3x to both sides. And that'll give me 3x plus 4y equals 32. So it's very useful when they give you the answer. So I've now shown that that's true. And now the final bit I will do in green, so you can see what's going on here. The circle meets the y-axis at Q, so it meets here because the radius was 5, and so that will be straight across, so that will be 0 minus 2, so that's minus 2 at that point there, and that is at Q. And the tangent meets the r-axis at right up here at R, and I know what that is because I've got the equation y equals mx plus c, and the c bit, so that bit will be 8. So that's 8, and find the area of PQR. So here, that's my triangle I want. So area of triangle PQR is half times the base. Well, I'm going to let this bit here be the base. There will be the base. And so I'm going to get half times base. That's from minus 2 to 8. So that's 10 times by the height will be that. And it's gone 8 across. So half of 10 times 8, that's 80. Half of 80 is 40. And that is question 10 and the whole paper done.